Hello guys, welcome back to the channel once again. Today I'm super mega excited to share this video with you guys because today I am gonna be sharing the new list of all the November lesbian content that will be coming out when it comes to, in this case, series, TV shows and movies as well. But before we get into further details and actually discuss everything, please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and like I always say, let me know your opinion down below in the comments because your opinion 100 trillion percent does matter. So let's get right into it and not waste any more time. So first and foremost, we're gonna start off with The Beast in Me, and this one is a new, yes, brand new, in this case, series. The main character Aggie is a lesbian and her ex-wife is actually Shelley, is a feature character in the season. Shelley has moved on with her life while Aggie is still struggling with writer's block and also the grief of the passing of their son, in this case, Shelley and Aggie's son, and their life takes a huge turn, especially for Aggie when a new neighbor, comes into the neighborhood and becomes her next door neighbor. In this case, Nelly, he is, or in this case, is a prime suspect of a disappearance of a crime that actually happened. The series will be available to watch, in this case, on Netflix, and I'm truly excited for it because so far of what I can see, there's a lot of, expectations and high expectations on it. So hopefully it doesn't disappoint at all. Yes, so yes, hopefully we will get what we want. Obviously, we will see if how Shelley and, in this case, Aggie, will handle their grieving and their ex relationship. And then moving forward, we have Stranger Things. The series is back with its final season. Yes, with its final season, and it has a prominent lesbian storyline centered around the character Robin. During season 4, she had a new crush on a girl in the high school band named Vicky, and she spends a lot of time trying to figure out if Vicky is actually also interested into girls. By the end of the season, after Vicky break up with her boyfriend, the two connect while volunteering, with the implication that there might be a relationship developing between the two. Now the only way that we will find out if they are actually together or they are actually still a thing is by watching the final season that will be coming out. So hopefully they can keep the storyline going. And if not, I still do feel like, this one basically had a very interesting journey. I feel like, the show did what it needed to do. And the fact that it's season finale, it kind of does make sense. But hopefully they can, end the season or end the series with a huge ratings because, this one is very good. And it will also be available to watch on Netflix. So stay tuned because Netflix is gonna be an interesting month for us on their platform. And then moving forward, we have the Seduction. It is a 6-episode miniseries. The storyline focus on the origin story and rise to power of young Isabelle de Monteuil. Betrayed by the Viscount, she embarks on a daring and calculated journey to become the leading courtesan of Parisian high socialite life. The series is described as an exploration of the price of emotional and physical freedom. According to the trailer, there was some queerness going on, but I'm not 100% sure if we will see some woman on woman action, but hopefully we do because of the plot of the series and also because what I have seen on the trailer. But only time will tell if this one will give us some woman on woman action, and if not, I still do feel like it will be a very good series to go ahead, go watch and support. So let's see what is gonna happen. It will be available to watch on HBO Max, 6 episodes on HBO Max. I do feel like it's gonna be interesting, and hopefully we get what we are looking for in the series. At least if it's just for a small bit, I will still feel like they will be nice and cool, or at least for one episode, that will be good for me. And then moving forward, we have Come See Me in the Good Light. The film is an intimate portrait that follows poet and activist Andrea Gibson and her partner Megan through the day-to-day realities of, in this case, living with an incurable illness. The narrative unfolds as the couple faces Gibson's diagnosis and medical assurance of an early passing, originally giving a prognosis of only 2 years to live. Instead of focusing, slowly on the pain and the grief that this will bring, the documentary explores how the couple transforms their pain into purpose through joy, and it will be available to watch on Apple TV, this documentary series. It has been anticipated a lot. I feel like I have been speaking about it, for the last couple of months, and the fact that it will finally be available to watch, is truly amazing. Because this one is a true story. It's real life. It is actually what goes on, in the life of this couple. They've been through thick and thin, and they know they don't have much time together, so they're just trying to make the best out of, what their reality is, and focus on the good and not focus on the future and just live in the present. So this one I will highly truly recommend all of you to watch, because we barely or rarely get stories like this. And then moving forward, we have Stone Cold Fox. Yes, this one is actually a movie, and the plot revolves around a lesbian relationship between main character, in this case Fox, and Goldie. The film is basically set in the 80s revenge thriller, where Fox escapes a criminal, in this case, organization run by her ex-girlfriend Goldie. The central conflict of the film is triggered when Goldie, with the help of a corrupt cop named SGT, takes Foxy's younger sister to basically force Foxy to return to the criminal organization. The conflict stems from the past romantic and criminal, relationship between the two lead characters. And this one will be available to watch, in this case, on Netflix and Disney Plus as well. And probably the one I'm looking most forward to watching, because it kind of does give me a vibe of a movie that I have already, feel like I've watched before. But this time I do feel like this two will do an amazing job when it comes to this storyline. So let's see where it's gonna go. I'm excited for it, and I hope you guys stay tuned, because the two are very good. And so far of what I can see from the thriller and the trailer, in this case, I feel like the chemistry is definitely giving what it's supposed to give. So hopefully this one doesn't disappoint. And then moving forward, we have Christy. Yes, the new film that I've been waiting for quite a bit is finally here. The film is based on the true story of Christy, a pioneering and openly, in this case currently, or, in the new era, lesbian boxer who had to hide her, orientation for much of her career in the 1990s. The narrative explores her secret relationships with women, including her high school girlfriend, and the emotional and physical toxic relationship with her husband, who used to, in this case, threaten her and, control her in all aspects of her life. Because not besides just being her husband, he is also her trainer. So she does have a secret life when it comes to, getting involved with women, while she has to face the reality of her toxic reality with her husband and trainer as well. So the filming basically showcase how she could, handle her life, going through a lot of trials and tribulations in order to become this boxer, which she always wanted to be, but also trying to figure out her reality and what she really wants out of life. It will be available to watch on Apple TV and also Prime Video. Yes, so stay tuned for this movie, because I do feel like it will be very promising. I feel like it will have a very important story, because like I said, it is based on a true story, and when movies or series or TV shows are based on true stories, it's always have a powerful message behind it. So let's see what this one will give us. I am super excited, and I hope you are too. So yes, this basically it. These are the November content that will be coming out this month. If you guys know of any other movies, TV shows, series, web series, short films that will be coming out this month, please drop them down below in the comments. It will be very helpful. And I also want to say thank you so much for all the love and all the support. And 100 trillion% doesn't go unnoticed. And I just want to say I hope you all have enjoyed this video. Happy November. Until the next video, and goodbye.